Hello, ladies. I hope y'all are doing well. First, let me say congratulations on the corrective exercises. Y'all are making significant improvement, and I hope that y'all are seeing it out there on the field as well. We're going to take it to the next level on the correctives. So this go round, we're going to continue to focus on the pelvis, but more so in the sequencing aspect of it. Y'all's hip movement, pelvic movement has improved tremendously. And now let's make sure we get the sequencing down. And the sequencing we actually want on your dominant side as well as your opposite side as well. So muscle balance is very important, and also coordination. The balance between both sides is very important as well. We're going to focus a little bit on the shoulders, scapula stabilization, shoulder joint stabilization, hopefully to prevent injuries, but also to increase your shoulder strength as well. And then you're also going to see, when I talked about the sequencing, weight shift is very important. So you're going to be focusing on loading on one side and making sure you completely shift the weight to the other side to generate more power in your swing. The key thing about the correctives, you can do them a couple of times a day. You can do them as a warm-up in between practice. The key is to make sure you do them. All right? Continue to do well, and we'll be talking soon. This one is a modification of the windshield wipers. In the fall, we had you do it lying down. And now we're going to have you sit up. And when you do this, do your best to keep your shoulders square, facing forward. They're going to move a little bit, but you might feel a little bit more of a stretch. We're working on that pelvic mobility, but also pelvic rotation. I'm going to have you do this for 45 seconds. This next one we call thread the needle. And so we'll have you on your knees, and your hands are going to be slightly out in front of your head. What you're going to do is you're going to reach under, drop the shoulders, and then you're going to rotate out. This is a great thoracic rotation. This also helps with flexibility about the deltoid, improving separation in your swing. Reach and dip. Rotate as you can. Stabilize those hips. Reach and dip. And then rotate. 45 seconds. Exercise is called YTW. Put your arms, make the Y, T, and then the W. And this is great for shoulder, scapula, more specifically scapular retraction, scapula stabilization. So this will help you when you throw, help protect the shoulder, and also when you're batting. 45. Here's another exercises that'll help strengthen and stabilize those shoulders. You're gonna put your arms out at 90-90, one hand flat, one straight up and down, and you're gonna press them together for about 3 seconds. And then the bottom hand, you're gonna turn it and go flat for about 3 seconds, and then you're gonna go thumbs down for about 3 seconds. And then you're gonna put this hand on top, same thing, 3 seconds, hands flat, 3 seconds. Pressing down, you should feel a little pressure in your shoulders, but no pain. And then thumbs down, 3 seconds. And then we're going to switch it to the other side. Hand flat, one on top, press down, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, thumb down, 3 seconds, and then you're going to put hand on, switch hands, 3 seconds, hand flat, 3 seconds, 3 seconds. Good way to strengthen the shoulders, help stabilize the shoulder. This next one we're going to have you do is pelvic rotation and posterior tilt. Rotate, tilt. Rotate, tilt. Once you get the hang of this, try to do it at the same time. Rotate and tuck at the same time. And when we say posterior tilt, feel like the upper part of your hips are falling forward and the lower part is falling back. But to start, rotate, tilt. Rotate, posterior tilt. One more time. Rotate, posterior tilt. 45 seconds. Will help with your sequencing. Go ahead. What you're going to do is step and rotate at the same time. So thoracic rotation back, but you're stepping forward, and pretend you're skipping a rock. And watch his back foot, he's ending up on his toes there. This will help with weight shift as well. So sequencing as well as weight shift. Skipping a rock. All right, this is by Tom House. Tom Brady used to do it, but since we're from Texas, we're going to call it the Dak Prescott. Step. Make sure those hips fire forward and the shoulder fires back. And as you do this, you may have to throw the hips first and then the shoulder.